Hey everybody, welcome back. My name is Monique and welcome to Medora Budgets. I'd like to thank anybody who's liked or commented on any of my videos, especially those that have chosen to subscribe to my channel. Truly started this as a way to hold myself accountable, but I understand, recognize, and appreciate the community as a whole. If you are rocking with me on this journey, thank you, thank you, thank you. If you haven't made up your mind yet, sit with me for a spell at the end of this video. If it's content you find valuable or enjoyable, please feel free to subscribe. It's myself and Sweets, married with a whole bunch of kids, trying to figure out our future family finances so the decisions we're making now won't negatively impact us in the future. Today is Tuesday, June the 10th. Yep, and you're going to see this video on Tuesday. As soon as I finish making it, we're going to go ahead and post it. It should be quick. This is to do a transfer Tuesday of some money over into our Citi credit card. So yeah, I apologize for earlier. I didn't have my rings on. I ain't need Sweets to see that because it would be a struggle, honey. So no, I's married. See, Sweets, I did it. Anyway, we're here to do a transfer Tuesday. We worked out the budget on the video you would have seen on Monday, just in reference to how I was going to find some money just based on what I could put together as it relates to YNAB. But since then, it only takes 24 hours where things will sometimes change. So a couple of things. Number one, Sweets has a thermal printer that he uses for his shipping notifications when he sells his seasonings and he has to send those out. That's not working anymore, so he's having to use my printer. You might want to wonder, what does that have to do with Transfer Tuesday, Monique? Well, let me tell you. That means that he is using a lot more sheets, and I have the HP ink subscription that is due to come out. So I did get a note from them that it will be more this month. Let me tell you, I had 20 sheets or 30 sheets saved up that I hadn't used, plus the 10 I get every month. We done gone through all of that, and they're like, you know, you're going to get charged another $1.50 for every 10 sheets. I don't know how many we're going to end up going through before this month is over, and they charged me on like the 13th or whatever the date is. So I'm having to put some money aside for that. Plus, as I was looking at my budget, what I realized is I had AT&T down in Big Bertha to get paid on the 13th. It's actually due on the 11th, and I don't get paid until the 13th. So I've had to move some money over from my bills buffer account, which it was my savings around 1 month ahead, to try and cover the cost of the HP ink, to help with that, because I am moving some of that money that I had left over. I think it was $17 or $18 YNAB said I had left over. So I'm moving some of that over to help with the HP ink, but that's not going to be enough to help handle AT&T. So I did move some money over. I think I moved $100. That gave me a couple of extra dollars. AT&T is $96. So with that, all of that said, I told you guys I was going to probably do something around $10, $12. After everything has gotten in, it looks like I might have closer to 15 to 20 available because of the moves that I've made. I don't know. I'm struggling. So I think I'm gonna, y'all, YNAB is just hard to tackle when you know, when you're still trying to move from one mindset to another. It's a great app, and I'm going to continue to use it because I know I can conquer it. It will not conquer me, but also just trying to get out of a different mindset. So this is what I'm going to do, and Jesus will work it out. I'm going to pay $16.60. That's going to get me down to an even number. That way we take care of that change on the end. I'm listening to Tasha at Mind Your Money. So I that's what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to do that out of the bills account. I'm sorry, that went through a whole lot of conversation for no reason. So I'm going to go ahead and say $16.60 here. And we'll have that come out of that account, my bills account. Let's review that payment. I still have a little bit left to take care of as far as making sure the minimum is covered, and that's okay because I get paid on Friday. So we'll go ahead and do that here. And that's done. View the account. Yeah. Okay. $5,860 is what I have left. So we should be good to go. I'm going to go over to the at payment payoff tracker. Let's go ahead and track some stuff. Nelnet was taken care of. We can mark that as complete. Let's go over here to Citi. Total payments. Let's say here. We're not ready to do that much, but we are ready to do. Hey, something's wrong. All of my stuff is looking really crazy because the date for this is what? Why does it say May? So this is June 10th. It did not include some of my extra payments here. So this is June remaining. And something's going on. All right, so I am going to just go in. I'm going to add a transaction. I'm going to add that transaction for today. I'm going to put this transaction in as 1660. I'm going to come up here and 531. It wasn't that much. We did 150. And now we're going to say update. And update. And save. And keep open. All right, there we go. That's all. All right, that was a lot to cover, but I did it in 6 minutes. All right, we are good to go. That was it. We're gonna look to update the trackers and everything for Citi and for Kohl's if everything happens the way that I want it to, and I decide to go ahead and pull the trigger on the 401k loan. So I'll be back at that point to hopefully reconcile those. That'll put an end to all of these revolving accounts that I have that are open, and then we will see what the debt outlook looks like at that point. All right, we are done. Thanks everybody for your time. You guys have a good one.